Adam Schefter is reportedly hearing that the Bears are going to take Caleb Williams. Based on reports he's heard from around the league, he thinks the Bears will trade Justin Fields and pick Caleb Williams #1 overall. Now, a lot of people are running with this news like it's a fact, and they now seem resigned to the fact that we're just taking Caleb Williams. I mean, Adam Schefter said it. That means it has to be true, right? Wrong. Absolutely wrong. Adam Schefter breaks news. He's one of the best in the business at breaking news. But this is not breaking news. This is a rumor based on things that people outside of the Bears organization are telling Adam Schefter. But those people have no idea what Ryan Poles is thinking. His report says that based on what he's hearing, the Bears will trade Justin Fields and pick Caleb Williams first overall. Now let's be clear, I like Adam Schefter. When he breaks news, he's one of the most respected guys in the entire industry. But you have to realize that there's a huge difference between Adam Schefter breaking news and when he steps out of the reporting news realm and enters the predictive market. While he has all the sources and inside information that none of us do, he seems to sometimes lack an ability to tell what is real and what information teams are just feeding him to misinform the public. I've had a lot of fun on Twitter with this over the last 2 years. When Adam Schefter predicts things, I like to predict otherwise. It started in 2021. Adam Schefter predicted 3 things that year that really caught me off guard, and I didn't agree with any of them. First, he predicted that Aaron Rodgers would be traded during the NFL draft, and I was like, no he won't. He didn't get traded. Then he said the 49ers are taking Mac Jones. And I sat there and scratched my head and said, no, I think they're taking Trey Lance. This was over a month before the draft. And so far, Swifty 2, Adam Schefter 0. That same year, Adam Schefter also reported that 4 QBs would go within the first 6 or 7 picks, and he said you can take that to the bank. Well, if you took that to the bank, you lost all your money because only 3 QBs went in the top 7, just like I tweeted out. I'm not Adam Schefter. I don't have any inside sources, but I tweeted, I think there's a chance that only 3 quarterbacks could go in the first 10 picks, and that a guy like Justin Fields could slip outside of the top 10, and to take that to the bank. Guess who was right? Me, not Schefty. And then in 2022, after I had made this channel, a report came out from Adam Schefter that said Tevin Jenkins would be traded before the season started. This was in 2022. This was last year, not this year in 2023. I made multiple videos about why I believe that was not true. I did not think Tevin Jenkins was getting traded. I thought it was a rumor, and I told you guys repeatedly that Tevin Jenkins is the best offensive lineman on our team. 2 years later, and Tevin Jenkins is still a Chicago Bear. Schefty was wrong again. If we go back to last year, Schefter had multiple reports. At one point in time saying he believed the Bears would take Bryce Young, and then closer to the draft saying he believed the Bears were all in on Jalen Carter. Wrong and wrong again. There are more examples, but the bottom line here is that Adam Schefter is incredible at breaking news. But when it comes to predicting what the Chicago Bears are going to do, he has absolutely no idea what's going to happen. So this report that Schefty thinks we're going to take Caleb Williams means absolutely nothing to me. Until he proves that he knows what Ryan Poles is thinking, I will continue to not believe it. I do think he's a trustworthy guy. I think this is a case where Adam Schefter probably did hear from people that the Bears are going to take Caleb Williams, but he didn't hear it from Ryan Poles, and that's the only guy that matters in this situation. Our general manager keeps things as close to the vest as possible. He's not letting anything leak. And whoever's telling Schefty these things is just making a guess, if you ask me. I've went on record with this before. The last time was the Tevin Jenkins trade rumors, but I'm going on record again. I do not believe what Adam Schefter is saying. Ryan Poles is not telling anyone what he's doing with this pick, and I still believe it's more likely that we trade the pick than not. Thanks so much to everybody who watches. Please remember to hit that like button for me. Stay tuned. Remember, knowledge over narratives. And until next time, bear down.